Hello YouTube, Mar1079 coming at you with another World of Warship review, and today we'll be taking a look at the premium battleship for the Italian Navy, the Battleship Rome. Let's just get it closer and look in on her. A nice, lovely ship design. She is the first and only class of ship that the Italian Navy made after World War One, and during World War One in Rome's case that they made her. So there are no more Italian battleships that actually existed after her. She was the last one built and commissioned. There was originally going to be 4 of them, but due to the war, they got Rome here as the last one. She is a Littorio class battleship. Pretty much one of the pride of the Italian Navy, with her being basically like all the other 2 of her sister ships, the biggest and baddest battleships potentially in the entire Mediterranean Navy since, well, pretty much after 6 weeks fighting in France, Italy did not have to worry about fighting the French Navy. They only had to worry about fighting the British Navy, which more about that later. Let's take a look at her stats. Oh, and this. I am deciding for this video to try out this battleship Italian commander instead of my usual one, with these stats and these influences, because why not? Give them a shot. Even though I usually like the perks of having more the ability to heal, was more heal a lot more. Was usually 5 of them, but this one automatically came with 4 heals, so we'll just take that, see how it performs. No upgrades on her right now. I did get her down from like 28 point something now to 28 flat for reloading. 30 knots, it's definitely designated as a fast battleship. Oops. Her armor layout. And if you wish, you can pause the video there and read all about her. Read the little bio that they give her. But other than that, let's take her into battle and see how she is. And if you're like me, that had the little 150,000 global experience coupon on her, I recommend getting her. If you're a Battleship fan. If not, I believe it was a Destroyer was the other one. Now, in terms of me talking about history on her, she showed up late. Her other sister ships came into the war during the 30s, 36, and then 39. She, I believe, came around 42, 43, Rome did. So pretty much, it was the beginning of the end for the Italian Navy. Yes, she did probably, I think, do a couple of sorties from what I was able to get upon her. Little few sorties, convoy raids, and all that, and that little, I guess, war patrols, I guess you could almost say. Which I know that's submarine talk, but I couldn't think of any other word. But yes. Never really got to see any combat, so... And by the time she did, she was a part of not fascist Italy's navy. She was part of pretty much the regular Italian navy that's not under Benito Mussolini, which in that case sealed her fate. Sorry, I don't have my book with me to give you all a little bit more proper information, but from going off what I've been able to find on YouTube and off at the top of my noggin,
The ship is on fire.
sadly enough, Funny, sadly enough, she did meet a not so glorious fate, either by, well, being destroyed in battle and naval gunfire.
Problem solved, sir.
She was able to,
The ship is on fire.
or be scrapped by a peacetime navy. She, however, was destroyed by some German Fritz X bomb, basically the first ever, I guess, smart bombs, I guess you could say. One hit her in the aft end of the ship, going deep into the ship, blowing up below, underneath her in the water, and then another one hit her forward magazine and detonated it, basically, from what I saw in a picture, breaking her in two and sinking that way.
Generator started.
This is not good. Okay. It's never happened, well, rarely has happened in this type of battle. Usually I win the AI battle with the ship and I don't sink until this frickin' standard battle. But once she caught fire, she just kept burning fast, so yeah, maybe for the next game, I will have to switch that out. Maybe the captain, or at least get rid of that one thing. Or she's more flammable. Funny enough, I'm talking about her fate as she sinks right below the waves.
Our team has taken the lead. Our victory is in sight.
If I'm able to edit this later, you won't have to see it. And we're back. Sorry about that little cut when it gets edited in, but that was not good. But now let us try in standard and see how we fare in that. I did switch it out for now that the repair party gets a little bit faster and all that, so we can put out fires faster. Which hopefully will survive a little bit longer. And also this, as I was saying about the ship's fate was the Fritz X bomb, it kind of also shows that maybe the construction of these ships either wasn't all that good, because surprisingly enough,
General quarters.
Rome actually shares the kind of the same way with the battleship Warspite. Warspite being around a third, no, a third generation dreadnought, I believe. She was still technically a dreadnought battleship from when she was built. She was actually hit with a Fritz X bomb as well, and she survived. Which, granted, yes, the Fritz X did go into the hull, blew up there, and also then nothing survives, basically a magazine explosion. Look at what happened to Hood with the shell. But to me, that's kind of funny that Germany could not sink an old, slower a slower British battleship, yet they can sink a former ally's ship that easily. So I guess they hit the sweet spot in Rome, or the older battleships were just built tougher. Let me know what your thoughts are on that one. Did the Germans just get lucky with Rome and not that so lucky with Warspite? Let me know what you think on that one. Or do you think that the British just made a better ship than the Italians did? And also, let me know in the comments below. Since pretty much now I have all the Axis, like, biggest and baddest battleships. I have the Bismarck class of the German Navy. I have now at least one Littorio class of the Italian Navy, and I have both Yamato classes of the Japanese Navy. In the comments below, for terms of Axis battleships, ones that were actually built, which one is your favorite? And it doesn't have to, if you don't want to, compare it to just capital ships like the ones I listed off. In general, what's your favorite Axis battleship? What's your favorite Axis ship that, like, hey, this is the one they did the best on, you think? Something like that. Or maybe what, like, do you think the perfect counter to the Littorios could have been? Since I know the Americans, the best counter for them, for the Yamatos, was supposed to be the Montana class.
Attention, support that target. Smoke generator started.
Don't know much for the British. I guess technically the British could have had the Vanguard been their solution for Bismarck and Tirpitz. And I guess technically, if the French were still fighting in the war, maybe the Richelieu class. Let me know if you agree with that. If those would have been the perfect counters.
Smoke screen set. Enemy battle. Ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir. Our team has taken the lead. Nice work.
And now in this game, I'm definitely having a better feel for her than what I was in that first AI battle. That must have been just really bad luck for me. And thus far, much like some of the other European ships that are 15-inch guns, quite like it. Still, I think the best Navy that has the best 15-inch guns, of course, is the British. That's why Rome still doesn't have a not Rome. That's why Vanguard doesn't have like 8 16-inch guns. And she has their 15-inch gun pulled off of an older Dreadnought project. But still, 15-inch guns are pretty damn good.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
And funny enough, they had to pull out the 15-inch gun design for this out of the archives because they were trying to think, oh, let's maybe do a 13.5-inch gun because the Germans are doing 11-inch gun type battleships. But then they said it wasn't feasible. Then they broke the treaty. They wanted to do maybe a 16-inch gun armed battleship, but then they were only going to get 2 since they were still part of the Washington Naval Treaty, and then they just got rid of the limit.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
That's how it's done.
Let's see about this. Yeah. They did the limit is we're only going to then get, like I said early in the video, 2 battleships at or, yeah, I didn't say that, never mind. Scratch that. They were going to get 2 battleships if they did treaty limit standards. But they decided to forego that once World War II started kicking off. But just in the secondary guns are already opening fire.
The ship is on fire. Our victory is in sight.
Wait, no, my secondary gun's like 5 kilometers. I could upgrade that
Smoke
easily.
screen set.
No secondary gun, now open fire. Also, just apologize for no video or stream yesterday. It was kind of busy. I do apologize. I hope this more than makes up for it. Try and get this before I die in this game.
Designated target. Fighter airborne. Problem solved, sir.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Catch up to speed.
The ship is on fire.
Do this. And for those who are watching this video clips before I edit it, I do apologize for the length. It will be edited to get that long blank chunk where I'm not playing the game out.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Smoke generator started.
Burn! But hooray, we did a victory! I don't often get these when I make these videos. Ooh, not bad. For her first game in standard. If I get many games like this, she's gonna be my favorite. She'll be just as good as freaking Nelson was when I first got her. But on that note, this is where I'm going to leave it off for now. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell to notify you anytime that I post a video or go live. And please leave a comment down below for maybe any questions you may have. Further comment for the questions that I asked, or if you have just a general question of maybe what I think a little bit more in the depth by the time you comment those, I might have played her more. But right now, I like her. She's a good ship. If you have the ability of getting her, I highly recommend it. And again, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I shall catch you all in the next one. See ya.